Number 5. Once again, this flows right into what we just finished talking about. Avoid baby mama drama. Or avoid baby daddy drama. This really works both ways. If you're a single man in here today and you had a child with another woman, a lot of times there's a lot of trouble because of that other woman, or vice versa. There is, you have an added obstacle in a sense in your life, or put it this way, you have more opportunity for trouble in your life. That's more accurate. Because of this situation, it wasn't God's best, but as we've already learned, God can turn things. Okay? But you need to do your best to avoid drama. Not just for your sake, but for your kids' sake. Romans 12:18 says this. It says, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, as much as you can control, as much as you have a say in this, live peaceably. Somebody say peaceably. Live peaceably with all men. One translation says it this way, so far as it depends on you. In other words, you can't control them, but you can control you. They may act like a fool, but you can act like a saint. You can develop the skill of giving the soft answer that turns away wrath. The Bible teaches that we ought to forbear one another in love. That means put up with. We ought to put up with one another, but we ought to do it in love. And when you're in this situation, you're going to have to put up with some things. But there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. I love the word peaceably here because the opposite of peace is war. So God's saying you can't be at war with anybody, right? Live peaceably with all men, as much as you control it. They may consider themselves at war with you. They may even tell other folk they're at war with you and there's all this going on. But as far as you're concerned, there's no war going on here. You're my brother, or you're my sister, or even if you aren't, you don't serve Jesus, I still love you like the Good Samaritan, but I'm going to live peaceably with you. So I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to get in the flesh with you. I'm not stepping away from my kids. But I'm going to make sure I operate in love with you. It's getting quiet in this place. Anytime you start preaching about love, people just get kind of quiet, It's the most important message in the Bible, but it's also the one people don't like to hear. But you need to do the best you can to have a good relationship with them. And here's something else that goes along with this. You cannot badmouth them to your kids. You think you're hurting them, but you're really hurting your kids. Because that's their father or their mother. There ain't nobody else on earth that is that person. You only got one father and one mother. And even if you didn't like them, for most people, you had a problem when somebody else says something about them. Am I right? Come on now, fighting words, even among born again, spirit-filled, word-taught believers, is your mama. Come on, am I telling the truth here? I mean, some of us, we've gotten to a place where we're mature enough, but we can take that. Some of us haven't. The point is, but then we want to talk about somebody's mama to a 7-year-old or a 15-year-old or their daddy to some 16-year-old boy who needs his daddy more than ever at that time. Don't badmouth them. You need to avoid the drama as much as you can. Avoid the drama. That's actually part of being an example to your kids.